Hey, good morning, guys. What is up? It's possibly the first video of the series that I'm gonna call like the 30 trade series. In this series, what we're gonna do, we are gonna scan the markets each day and we're gonna look for a very specific kind of setups and we're gonna take 30 trades based on those setups. Okay, and this is the day one of the video series. It's highly possible that we're gonna not get trades each and every day, but the scan we're gonna make or we're gonna try to make the scan each and every day. Okay, so starting from the day, we still have like 1 day 17 hour left for the weekly candle to close. The monthly candle is standing at around here for the Dixie. We still have 15 days left, half of the month, and it's possible that we're gonna go above this high, but at the same time the current price action and the way it's rejecting downside from the 50 EMA is not giving us any sign of bullishness. Okay, so for now the Dixie bias is looking bearish. It's possible that we're gonna drop below this low, but at the same time the weekly candle is gonna close in the within a day, so it's possible that we're gonna create the wick of the wick. Okay, so pretty much same situation in Euro USD, just the reverse case. It's possible that we're going to go above this high, but it's also possible that we're going to see a correction back lower for the weekly candle. Even if the daily bias is bullish, like the previous daily high, previous daily closing is higher than the high of the day before it. So it's possible that we're going to trade above this high with a 75% probability almost for Euro USD, but we don't have any clean setup in 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour the price is into premium range, and what I want basically, I want to see price somewhere around here, and it's possible that we're gonna see a deeper correction within the next within the remaining of the week. Like we only have 1 day left for the weekly candle to close. GBP USD pretty much same story. The daily bias is strongly bullish. The last daily candle was strongly bullish, and we managed to close way more higher than the high of the previous day. It's possible that we're going to trade above this high, but we don't have any clean setup in 1 hour. This is the last impulsive move I can spot, and it's possible that we're going to see a deeper correction downside. Even if we look at the intraday time frames like 15 minutes, still we don't have any setup because we don't have any clean breakout structure towards upside. We are creating lower lows. So till now the environment is pretty bearish, and we are just preparing for a corrective phase downside. And I'm just not interested in longing here, even though the daily bias is bullish. AUD USD, we just trade above this high. I was looking for long here last day. Okay, in daily perspective the daily bias is bullish, but pretty much same story here too. We're getting some good rejections downside from the 50 EMA. I can't see any promising setup right till now. NZD USD, it's possible that we're going to trade above this high. Let's see what's going on in lower time frame perspective. Okay, it's possible that we're going to trade above this high. The daily bias is bullish, and at the same time, if we drop off Fibonacci on this last impulsive move towards upside, then we are already rejecting from 38.2 with a really good strong bullish candle, which is clearing this low and closing with a strong bullish body. So we missed this trade. It was at around at around 7:30 a.m. It was not our session. But let's see how it unfolds. It's highly possible that we're going to keep moving towards upside to clear this high. Is there any possibility of getting in this trade in 15 minute? This is the last breakout structure towards upside. If we drop off Fibonacci on this impulsive move, then Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a corrective phase down, and if I find any good bullish momentum at around this level, in that case I will look for longs for a uh, like it's gonna be a intraday trade. Let's see if I find any good bullish rejection from this kind of level. In that case I will start looking for longs here. But it's also possible that we're gonna see some deeper correction in NZD USD too, just like Euro USD, GBP USD. uh, why the situation is a little different here, because we have a clean buy side liquidity resting at around this level, which is not the case for GBP USD. We already cleared it, and this liquidity is way more higher. For Euro USD, we already cleared some really significant weekly highs. For AUD USD, we already cleared this high, but for NZD USD, it's still safe. So this is something uh, possible. This is something I call it a late quality setup. Okay, all the major currencies have done their work, but only NZD USD is actually left. So it's a little late in the party, but let's see how it unfolds. Okay, great. USD CHF. The daily bias is bearish. The last daily candle is closing below the low of the day before it. So, but the overall environment in terms of EMA's exponential moving average is 1020. Uh, we are still into a bullish environment. So it's possible that we're going to see some bullish candle. If I find any good closing, bullish closing here, in that case, I will start looking for longs in USD CHF from next day. But for now, there is nothing for me. USD CAD, we can look for shorts here. I was planning for a short here. Let's see if we have any clean. We are the weekly environment is bullish. That's a negative sign. In daily perspective, it's possible that we're going to clear this low, but at the same time we're just um, too much extended downside from the EMAs, and it's possible we're going to see some mean reversion and a clearance of this high within next few days. So looking for shorts is actually a little low probable, but if price managed to close below this 38.2 with a strong bullish intent, in that case we only have like 8 minutes left, so it's possibly going to be a good setup. But it's not a A plus one. I will rate this as a C grade setup, because the higher time frames are not lining up at all. Because the daily bias is telling us that a deeper correction towards upside, a mean reversion is possible, a short-term mean reversion is possible, and the weekly environment is bullish, and it's possible that we're going to create the wick of the wick, and after a strong bearish week, it's possible that we're going to see corrective phase upside. So yeah, there is nothing, but I'm gonna look for a short, and I'm gonna risk around like 10% of my daily risk limit in this trade maybe. It's not that a plus setup. I will rate this as a C grade setup. Yep. USD JPY, I was planning for a long here. The last daily candle was an insider bar. We're still into a bullish environment, which is really healthy. The environment is really healthy. We can see that how the 1020 EMA, like price is surfing above the 1020 EMA from last few weeks. And it's possible that we're going to see another leg upside and a clearance above this highs and this highs. In weekly perspective, the weekly bias is bullish, like weekly candle is bullish, but it's an insider bar till now. We only have one day left for the weekly candle to close. So there are two possibilities here. Like either we're gonna close like this in the weekly candle, and if the weekly candle managed to close like this, in that case we are gonna get some really good long setups next week. And at the same time, it is also possible that today's candle is gonna clear all this or this two highs. Uh, so let's see. I can plan for a long, but I don't have any clean setup in intraday perspective. If I go into the 1 hour, then uh, I can't say like this is not a strong breakout structure. This is just a internal sweep of buy side liquidity, and I was waiting for a breakup structure above this high. So this is like this is not a clean breakout structure at all. I was waiting for something like this and then a corrective phase downside. So this is what making this setup a little low probable. Uh, yep. And I just don't want to jump into the 15 minute, because in 15 minute there is obviously a bullish breakout structure, but the higher time frame is just stuck. It's just stuck inside a range here, and it's better if we just wait for a breakout structure and then we look for longs towards this high. Gold. Gold is giving me some bearish vibe from last few days. It's possible that we're going to drop below this low. The weekly environment is bearish. The daily environment is also bearish. We're beautifully surfing below the 1020 EMA, and we're already in the way to create a new lower low maybe. In 4 hour perspective, this is the last breakout structure towards downside I can spot. And if we drop off Fibonacci on this impulsive move, we're getting some really good engulfing candles at around 61.8. It's not that it's not an engulfing one, but it's a strong bearish candle also lining up with a 50 EMA. I was looking for short here, but I don't know why I skipped it. Okay, UCAD is crossing. UCAD is gonna give us a good trade maybe this session, but it's UCAD is gonna give us a trade, but it's not that good. It's gonna be a C grade setup. I can look for shorts in gold. This is supposed to be a good breakout structure, but we already swept this high, so yeah, I can consider this as a breakout structure. And if I find any good bearish rejection from at around this level, then we can look for shorts. Let's see what's going on in weekly candle. It's also possible that we're going to see some good rejection and a closing at around this level for the weekly candle. So I'm it's not a good like high probability setup, but at the same time I can spot like it's possible that we're going to drop below the previous daily low. So if I find any corrective phase upside, okay, it's too messy here, right? It's too noisy. Okay, if I find a good corrective phase upside and then a good rejection from at around this level, then I'm going to target for this low and this low for gold. um, and I'm gonna spot this rejection in I'm gonna monitor this rejection in 1 hour perspective. So I'm just gonna set my alert over here and I'm gonna let it unfold. Euro JPY, I was looking for a long. Last day I covered this analysis. I was looking for a long after a deeper correction at around this level. But during the Asian station, price managed to create a new higher high. So I was like plotting my Fibonacci from this low to this low. And I managed to catch this trade after a good rejection from 38.2. Even though I actually failed to share this idea with community, but I actually shared the idea, but I failed to share the trade. Euro AUD. Okay, let's keep the miners for now. I just want to look at the GJ. GJ is GJ is making new highs. It's possible that we're going to trade above this high, but it's looking like we don't have any clean setup. We're just too much extended towards upside, and I want a deeper correction down before I start looking for any kind of longs. Nothing clean for GJ. What's going on? Okay, NCAD was a great setup this week. Yep, this one is a good one. I catch this one too, and maybe there was a setup in AUD USD, last day. Yeah, maybe somewhere around here. Okay, guys, so that's it for the session. Basically, we're gonna take this trade now. We only have 2 minutes left for the hourly candle to close, and I'm gonna keep this in mind that it's a C grade setup, and I'm gonna only risk around 10% of my daily stop. So yeah, see you soon on the next session, guys. Have a great day.